R is the more safer pick because you will just tend to have a favorable lane matchup, but it feels more stable. You're that more solid frontliner. And they already have a lot of AP. Oh, they are trying to set up here.
Yeah, the timing on this gank, just as we're discussing this. The flash comes in, Renekton and Talia is there, and so is the shock blast from miles away. Rich is just dead.
Okay.
Already had flash. There's first blood given over to Scout.
Yeah, nice pickup there. Didn't even need to use the Weaver's Wall. Now, Hands overstepping a little bit, but should be able to fight them off. And this is Dragon picked up for DRX in return. And after 30 minutes, every wave's missing a caster, which means, because people are used to like the same number of minions in a wave.
We're going so aggro here again with the Dominus. I think Rich is just fine.
Yeah, he's fine. So I can continue my point, is what you're trying to say.
No, you can't.
No.
You has to ult away, but Tails is running him down. The barrier is there. And the flash comes out finally, but it's too late because the damage has been done.
No.
Not if you're really far behind at 30 minutes.
What do you mean?
Well, like Ondil tries to pretend to be a caster minion after 30 minutes, right? When they're removed.
Yeah.
But they've already lost the game.
Oh, right,
No.
yeah. I mean, if they've already lost the game at the end of it.
Well, here's the setup from DRX. This is what we wanted to see, and Kingen will get punished.
Okay, they find a play. Yeah, I feel like, you try and make a... It's like when you try and be like a little point just about little minion Nico changes, and then stuff happened, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what even was the point of me saying this? Yeah, just disrespecting the ult power from the Yunara. It's a huge power spike. I feel like kind of akin to Zeri.
Maybe they have their own lasers.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to make a play here with Ghost Alistair. In comes Lehens, forces the flash. He is Alistair, so he's just going to press R and get out. Meanwhile, another 1v1, and this time Jude doesn't have flash. He's just dead. There's no getting out of that. And he just put himself in that position. He's just dead again. And now Scout is here. He's going to get the knockback all by himself. And Yukal, no flash. He used it earlier against Ghost Alistair. That's 2 kills for Nongshim. And Ondil barely gets away. Nongshim are running this map.
This should,
Okay, Scout. He's here to send a message.
HP. Oh, so close to finding Andal there. But yeah, that really shouldn't have happened. Jivu going down the first time. The second time, little unforgivable at this point. So there's this neat feature with Kai'Sa. You can actually ult to join fights, so you don't need to walk into the river and face check. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So you could do that instead.
Well, they're trying to steal the red buff. Not going to be successful yet, but Ondil going to get a 3-man knockup. The follow-up is there as well. The Define goes in. The damage not quite layered, and Taeun survives basically forever. And finally, Jiu going to press that R button and does get the shutdown just to immediately die. As now the wall is coming down. Sponge and Scout do one more. Then double engage comes in from Lehens, gets both of them, knocks him down with the stun. And Nongshim are just rolling them here. The top laners still top laning.
I think Jace is like the only farming jungler that we're really seeing. Obviously he's been banned a ton, so we're not really actually seeing him played that much. But there is some play of stuff like Ambessa, or you just lose the fight. And like they're starting the dragon now, but Rich's Mega just timed out. So
Mega just timed out. The Rift Herald is dropped in mid.
That's a huge shock blast.
And there's a wall coming. So Yukal junked out. It comes down to just an easy smite for Sponge, as Willer was not there. Now he's going to be going in. We got the flank coming in from Ondil. They do take out Sponge, but what about the rest of them? Taeun just dying on the left side by himself. Kind of out of reach of the rest of this team, and now Scout and Kingen trying to put 2 and 2 together and do enough damage in a 3v5, which is honestly kind of close. Willer here on the right side. It looks like he might be isolated, and maybe a little bit of food here for the side of Nongshim to pick up, but no, just the dragon for them.
Yeah, honestly, all things considered, they didn't get the dragon, but the fight itself was pretty good.
Like, he can farm faster now, so
yeah.
He can get his items faster, so it helps him do stuff like that. A couple of turrets are going to go down here for Nongshim. They just take DRX's turrets just like that. And now we got a deep TP coming in here from
this is a Meganar.
He's pretty far away from the rest of his team, but he's got a Kai'Sa. They're trying to burst down Sponge, and they will be able to do it. And again, Taeun is left by himself, and he has to flash the boomerang. Meanwhile, Scout's just in the top lane pushing.
See, they get the flash from Taeyun, which I think honestly is one of the bigger takeaways from this play. Because even though the kill on Sponge is nice, it doesn't really translate to that much. It's just gold. And again, gold's never bad, but they can't really get much in terms of objectives. But the flash from Taeyun, I think, is really the tangible thing that you're going to look to in that next Dragon fight. So I like the TP. I like the setup from DRX. And I like that they got a summoner since Andal has his flash. I think Willers is going to be back up as well. So
we got a little play here on a Scout, who is all by his lonesome on the bottom side, doesn't have his flash, and even that little shield's not going to help against the two of them.
That was a big shutdown, though. Very fast.
Yeah.
But does mean you're lacking the Nash.
They have a lot of damage on this Nasher, though. As now the engage comes in, Sponge is late for the smite, and the engage from Ondil gets Sponge again. And Taeyun, once again, they don't quite have the damage, though. They might be able to finally take him down, even through the exhaust. Jiu will take him out. Scout now. We're going to take down Jiu, and it looks like Kingen on the flank will be able to take down Jiu. But still, a Baron did go over to DRX. They're going to force that flash away from Yukal. And the biggest thing here, I think, even besides the Baron, though, is that Noshim might just get this free Inferno.
Noshim are on Infernal Soul point. And with Infernal Soul, with a Jace,
even if he keeps
very
dying.
relevant. And gold is nice, but souls do feel very threatening, especially an Infernal Soul in a game like this. So you see DRX trying to get control of the river right now. Summoner check. Do you see Scout's flashes down?
Oh, these guys do not have their flashes as they're getting engaged on by Lehens and his Alistair. And very tanky is Yukal on the rise. They're going to fight Sponge again. This Jace cannot survive for any amount of time. As now the damage isn't going in onto Jiu. He has that angle on the back line and just absolutely decimates them. We do have now the Realm Warp to come on in. Ondil says hello, lands the root and dies, but he did his job as Lehens sticks around as well. And it's an ace for DRX.
I wasn't sure.
So he tries to auto once and instantly dies.
Yeah.
And it just feels like he's always in range of the Vi-ult, and outside of the one shock blast, he's not doing a whole lot except dying. And Jiu goes in, gets the bait with the Zhonya's. I don't know if it's going to pay off, though, as they try to turn. He's able to flash out of there, and he gets the kill onto the Renekton as well. As now we got the Realm War follow-up, and it looks like Scout is not long for this world. Gets taken out. At least Sponge is able to push the wave, as it looks like mid lane is not going to be where DRX will get their push.
That was such a crazy engage from Jiu. And you know what? Sometimes great engages. He was treading that line and making it work, right? Baited so many cooldowns, and the rest of the team were there to follow. He did end up going down, I think, clipped by Sponge.
He's giving you permission.
This time you have flash as well, so extra permission to do
Zonya's not up yet, though.
Hit a W. Good. No, Zonya's not up. Yeah, you're correct. Wait for Zonya's and then do
soon.
it.
And now Kingen, I mean, they do so much damage, he just has to engage. It's a smart idea, but now this ult is going in on the Taeyun, and he's just taken out immediately. Jiu does insane damage at this point and takes out Scout, and I think it is just too far gone at this point. DRX are rolling them now, even after that very one-sided slow start.
Early on, and he is just finding angle after angle. This game was in a terrible state. Again, not even close to the biggest throw. It has been a problem that they just haven't been able to resolve. Willa just presses the R button, and Taeyun can't play the game.
Yeah, it really is that simple. If they were farther behind and the threats were actually threatening, then yeah. As, okay, this time Willer is kind of in a rough spot. Ondil goes in by himself. This is not the cleanest fight, but at least they get punched, and again, Taeyun just melts. And yeah, he's just gone. I don't think Scout can do nearly enough. DRX are just way too far ahead. They absolutely roll them. They might just end the game.
It looks like it just doesn't even matter how the fight starts. DRX are all going to just fly in and win the fight. They are just all on the same page. It's just see champion, kill champion, right? Anyone who shows up in front of them is a target, and they will just take them down. And DRX, they bounce back. They had a pretty significant 4,000 gold deficit, but they know what that composition needs to do, and they're going to make it work.
There you go, 30 minutes. The comeback is real.